visually it's been nice to surround yourself with like totally new imagery. It's really like an overload.
These symbols always tell a specific view on a specific period, let's say. And it's true that when you go through all these very loaded, rich historical places that we've been visiting in Torino, I could feel this very profound and deep pulsating feeling that would come out of these places.
My name is Sigve Knutson and I live and work in Oslo in Norway. So it was really nice to come here for a few days and be invited to the In Residence third edition of their program and to spend some lovely days here. Me, I am a sort of a designer but also working a lot on contemporary culture and material culture. So I base a lot of my works on tools or materials that I surround myself with or that I find in my surroundings. That can be both industrial and it can be also something coming from nature.
I'm Audrey. I work as an independent designer and I'm currently based in Rotterdam, the Netherlands. My practice navigates digital matter and object design in order to rethink design methodologies that would blur the lines in between images and objects. I feel very lucky and grateful to have been invited by Barbara and Marco to participate to this project and be able to go on as well with the relationship I started to have with In Residence with the workshop I did before. The residency starts with a week of research here in Torino and will develop into a one-year long project alongside the development and the publishing of a book.
I see this project as more of a longer conversation perhaps, where obviously me, Barbara and Marco will have a lot of exchange of ideas. Or I think with the way I work I'm very adaptable in a way. So either I work alone or I work with people. Obviously, like I knew Audrey before, so it's been nice to catch up after a lot of years not seeing each other. And I think we work in a similar way, but at the same time totally not a similar way. And I think that's so nice I often try to do that, to not look within my own field when to sort of feed myself with culture that is totally out of my genre or out of my sphere. And I think that's often when you can find something really inspiring. The topic is metamorphosis signals, or to me I'm going to treat it a bit more like a title maybe. But ultimately it contains many of the aspects of which I work with every day. So I try to address maybe the topic of transformation a lot in my work. So I have done many experiments with the working process where the way from an idea to a product or a result is really short. And that's something that really works for my process and my work.
As much as I use ornaments a lot in my work, I always felt that these ornaments was like a way to express a kind of freedom, while, let's say, there in that places, ornaments were always used maybe to express power or hierarchy. So I had like different readings on how to use imagery, let's say.
It's really like an overload, but I think from an overload you can also sort of when you overload yourself with something, it can be that you can more easily pull out some things, some strings from this overload or this messy.
We felt like we went through a lot of important places. So, yeah, you feel the weight of history, and then you connect it with the story of the people that has been living there.